Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. Today LEGO have announced the 5 designs of the Series 7 of the Bricklink Designer Program. These are literally just been announced on a live stream, and I have to say I'm pretty excited for most of these. These look absolutely awesome. Very exciting to see these getting chosen, at least a few of them anyway. So the designs that have been selected this time round is the Privateer, Frigate, Fortuna, which I can't believe has finally been chosen. I believe this has been submitted a few times, so I'm so happy to see it's finally been given the nod. Next we have Walt, the little robot. Next we have another fan favourite that's been submitted a few times and been long sought after, is the Sushi restaurant. It looks awesome. And we get the Alchemist shop and the antique collection. These look really good, so I'll go through each one in a little bit more detail now and give you my thoughts and opinions on them. So first up we have Walt the little robot. Now I have to say this one doesn't really appeal to me all that much, I have to be perfectly honest. It does look like this is going to be the budget entry for Series 7, which I can't complain about too much. This one only has 663 pieces, so it should make it pretty reasonable for people to get their hands on. But for me personally, I admire the design to a certain extent, but it's not something I really need in my collection. There's some nice things to it. For a nice budget set, I think it should be quite generous. Hopefully if LEGO can get the pricing right on this, hopefully it'll be sub £100. It shouldn't be any more than that. With 663 pieces, it shouldn't be really. But yeah, it's got some nice aspects to it, some quite clever designs. I do like the idea of the removable batteries around the rear. Can't quite get to a sense of scale on here, but I don't think it's going to be overly massive. I do like the changeable faces, that's quite cool. So you just swap them out and change them as you feel, as your mood suits, I suppose. So it'd be interesting to see what the final pricing will be on this set, but I have to say for me, it's not a design I'm likely to go for. Next we have the antique collection. Again, another set that I don't know, I admire it, I think it looks good. It's not a set I want in my collection, I've been perfectly honest. It looks quite interesting. I like all the little details inside. As you open up inside the cabinet, there's loads of little knickknacks and things going on inside. I think it's quite clever. I like the antique looking chair. That looks very cool, very nicely designed on the chair. That looks really, really good. I like the table with all the books, but obviously all the detail is in the antique cabinet. This one does have 1,471 pieces, so it looks like the parts have been pretty well used. And see it inside here. I do like all the little knickknacks and things inside, so it's quite clever how things have been put in the antiques cabinet. I just don't know if it's something I really want in my collection, if I'm being perfectly honest. I need to think on this one and maybe see what the final pricing on it is. Ultimately that will probably make my final judgment, but I can't really afford to buy all 5 designs, so this one might go by the wayside if I'm being perfectly honest. There's not much detail around the back, but it's an antiques cabinet and a chair, so that's fine. But all the little details inside, yeah, like I say, there's quite a lot going on here. I do admire it, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what the pricing on this one will be. But yeah, I don't know. I say out of all the 5 designs, along with the robot, probably unlikely that I'll go for this one. But I'll remain on the fence. Maybe once I see the pricing on it, maybe I'll change my mind. But my initial impressions are probably not. Now the next 3 designs, this is where the series really picks up for me personally, and it is the Alchemist shop. I think this is a great looking design. It does very much remind me of the ideas blacksmiths. Very interesting, very looking set. I think it'll go very well next to the blacksmith. In fact, you can definitely see where the designer's got a bit of inspiration from. I do like the green roof and all the little details in here, like the little potion that's being incorporated into the roof line. That's quite clever. Yeah, I like all the detail, looks really good. That's how many parts are in this one. So 2,126 pieces. Quite a few minifigures included in this by the looks of it. So you've got 6 minifigures in total, plus the horse and cart, which is nice. You've got various little bits of detail inside. It's not going to be hugely detailed inside by looks of it. It does look quite cramped, I suppose, but for me, I like the exterior detail more than anything else. Also go well with the Lion Knight's castle, I expect. So yeah, I do like it. So you've got like a hidden bookshelf chamber inside, so it's got a little bit of functionality to it. So I do appreciate that. I do like all the little potions and stuff inside, that's quite cool. I do appreciate the folding cart design, that's quite interesting, not seen that before on a cart. I do like that, a little potion on top there as well, nice colour scheme. And you see all the various plants that are included. So you've got mushrooms, nightshade and lavender. So yeah, as an alchemist shop, obviously that would be essential. So yeah, it looks very good. So it's nice that it's all closed around the back as well. So it does look so similar to the medieval blacksmith, but a different take on it. I do like the little beehive around there, the little windows. I do like the chimney stack that's going on the side there, very nice. All the brickwork. Yeah, nice colouring. Take a look at the minifigures. Again, I think they're all really good. Go very well with the set. So overall, yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm glad that's gotten chosen. I'll be interested to see what the price on this one will be. 2,126 pieces. I have to wait and see it, but yeah, I think this is one I'll be going for. I really do like this one. The one set that I'm so happy has been chosen is the Privateer Frigate Fortuna. This is just incredible. I've been so gutted the past few series where this one's been overlooked, but it's finally been selected and given the nod. And it looks incredible. This is just, yeah, outstanding. I believe this, they said on the live stream, this has in total 20 cannons, which I think is the most cannons in a single Lego set ever, which is absolutely awesome. So you get 10 on each side. Really great design. I think this is just going to be very popular. So when this eventually goes up for pre-order, I think this is going to sell out incredibly quickly. The only thing that's a shame that there's no sort of fabric sales, but that's not too much of a big deal for me. It does, the effect that it's done on here really works. It might be something that maybe people can mod in the future, but for what it was, but I do think these little white pieces here do really work. So as if the sails are all folded up, so it could be all hauled up in harbour somewhere. So yeah, that's a good compromise. But yeah, all the rigging looks interesting as well. I think you can see here all the rigging that goes around the set. But the rear is really nicely detailed, like the colouring. But I love all the cannons. That is outstanding. I mean, 20 cannons in a single set. Yeah, that's very, very impressive. I think from every single angle, and I believe in what they showed in the live stream as well, that the thing is built upon a whole Technic frame, so it should be incredibly sturdy and very solid, which is reassuring. So not at all flimsy. Looks like it's going to have a little rowboat as well. Yeah, loads of minifigures included as well. So it is minifigure scale. So yeah, that looks really good. Not sure how many minifigures are included in total. But it does have 4,000 parts, which puts it up to the maximum of what you allow for the Bricklink program. But in terms of minifigures, I'm not sure what it says. Yeah, so you've got 12 minifigures in total. So yeah, really good to help furnish out the set as well. So you see them all on deck here as well. But it's just all the cannons look very, very impressive. A minifigure bust at the front of the ship as well. Very impressive. You see the colouring here, the blue and the sort of the yellowing effect. I like the little mini nano statues as well. The windows, yeah, this is just incredible. This is going to be so popular. So you've got these removable sections here. So you just remove to see all the various different decks. So you can, I guess you can mount the cannons on the rear and at the front, which is decent. You've got the rowboat that can be stowed away as well. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. It's certainly a set to be played with if you really wanted to. A lot of functionality, but very, I do love all the little interior details. I think a lot of thought has gone into this design. I'm so happy it's been chosen. Get a little the captain's quarters there as well. Yeah, this is outstanding. Very, very cool. But yeah, this is going to be insanely popular. Although I do dread to think how much this is going to cost at 4,000 pieces. Yeah, I think this is not going to be cheap. So I'd be interested. This is going to be I think this is going to be well north of £300 when it eventually comes available for pre-order. But we'll have to wait and see on it. But I still think it's going to be very popular. It's a set that I've been wanting Lego to make for a very long time. I love my pirate ships, and this is just, yeah, it is very, very impressive. So, yeah, congratulations to the designer on this one. I'm so pleased it's finally been chosen. Yeah, I can't wait for this one. And for the final design, it's been one set that's been long asked for. People have been asking for this ever since the Bricklink program has come along. And it is the Sushi restaurant. This looks just incredible. Really, really good set. This one has 3,409 pieces. So it shouldn't be as expensive as the Privateer, but it's still not going to be cheap, I wouldn't have thought. But it looks just outstanding. What an incredible design has gone into this one. A lot of thought. I love all the little interior details, all the little Japanese signage. Every inch of space has been well utilised. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think I can see this in the Lego City as well. It's not built on a base plate, so it's not technically a modular. But I love the little tram cart as well. It's all the little extras that this set includes, which really just blows me away. And from every single angle, it looks really, really impressive. I love all the signage. It does very much look like a traditional Japanese structure. So yeah, really interesting. I love the little cart as well. The greenery. There's that little mouse there, perhaps. I think there's quite a lot of minifigures included in this set. So you've got the tram cart around the side. That's a nice little extra detail, which I really appreciate. They look at all the interior detail again. Lots of little things going on. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce these words. But yeah, so you can see all the little traditional Japanese words for various things that are inside the Japanese restaurant, which is good. And you see it in here as well, the other side. Also inside you get a traditional fire pit, which looks nice little detail in there. I love a little signage, but I'm guessing these are going to be stickers, unfortunately. They don't look like prints. So what's really cool with this set though, it is modular, so you can take it apart and rearrange it to how you want to display it. I actually prefer this sort of display. I think it looks really good. So you can have the tram cart in front with a two sort of shop layout. I do appreciate that. And take a look at the other configurations as well. So there's multiple ways in which you can configure this. That's a nice little detail there. But for me, I actually like it like this. That's probably how I'd like to display it, so you can get to see the cart as well. But yeah, that looks out. This looks awesome. I'm so pleased this one's been chosen. Again, like the privateer ship, this one's going to be very popular. I think this is going to sell out very fast. Again, but it's not going to be cheap. I don't think like it won't be. Yeah, it won't be cheap. It'll be quite expensive. So that's really good. I'm glad this has finally been chosen. So yeah, that's really good. So overall, I'm very happy with Series 7. I think it's a lot stronger than Series 6. I have to be perfectly honest. The sets that I'm certainly going to be going for are, of course, the Fortuna, the Sushi restaurant, and probably the Alchemist shop. Those are the three I'm really going to go for. The antique collection, I have to think about that one. I don't know if I'll be able to afford to buy all 5. The main sets I'm certainly going to be going for are the frigate, the Sushi restaurant, and the Alchemist shop. So that's really, really good. Very happy with those. That's, yeah, very strong showing. So in terms of what's going to happen next now, it's going to be a long time to wait for these. These aren't actually going to go up for crowdfunding until February next year. So nearly 12 months from now before we actually get to the crowdfunding stage. And these actually won't ship until July 2026. So you're looking at 18 months before these see the light of day, so a long time to wait for these. With these Bricklink program sets, pretty much what you see is what you get. They're not going to go under much changes. The only thing that might change is when they go with Lego, they might make some structural changes or things like that. But what you see here is pretty much what you'll get. They won't change drastically. So yeah, that's really good. So it's very exciting, something to look forward to next year. So I'm very happy. So let me know in the comments down below, are you happy with these 5 designs, or are you a little bit gutted certain sets missed out? Can I please ask you a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'd be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.